Explosion. Oh, hello.
Hi, Google.
Hey.
We miss you, honey.
No more naughty words.
No more illicit linguino. No more fuck words.
Ah,
So
scheiße.
sad. Alright, if that's the case, how about we look up your browser history?
Oh,
Show browser history, you won't.
Yeah, live on stream too.
who would do that?
See, I don't get a browser history. That's our difference. My default browser is
My man.
incognito.
My
And
man.
incognito is my actual default setting.
Oh, incognito's for cowards.
No, so it's always been because originally I was misinformed that incognito, like history, took up storage on the computer. I want to maximize that, so I did that on my phone and my computer. I've just done that ever since. So yeah, that's why I have 100 still active tabs on my phone, and they're all incognito. And I'm just kind of stuck. Never.
I don't like clearing my phone tabs because I have stories out open and I never finish reading the stories. I always leave them half read and then I just don't want to close them because I want to go back and read them.
See, I have that, but anime.
Understandable. I don't know what
Imagine not being a VTuber. Just kidding.
I don't know what it is about
real. But it is hot.
But it is hot. He has a point.
It sounds kind of anime to me.
Everything that's hot is anime.
Yeah, it sounds kind of it sounds about right.
Hold on.
Basically,
Hold on.
yeah. Honestly.
Did someone say something about full throttle or doing something full throttle earlier?
No? Maybe?
Because I have an energy drink known as Full Throttle in my hand.
Oh, I love those. Back when I used to drink energy drinks, those were my preferred.
I just bought 16 of them.
Oh, don't say that. Don't. They're very bad for you.
Yo, same.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is.
The best anime, I don't care. So my favorite's always Inferior Zero. My mind will never change. But a favorite art style for any anime was still hands down Grimgar, Fantasy, and Ash. Any day of the week. It's an anime that's literally just a D&D campaign.
Also, it's getting a second season. Finally.
It is?
I believe so. I believe they talked about it.
What? How? There's no source for it. It's not even a fucking manga. It's not a manga, and the source material is dog shit.
It's a light novel.
I know. I heard the light novel is actually garbage.
Yeah.
Germa is an Ubermensch.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Germa is just a creature.
Didn't he win best overall streamer at the Streamies? I know I voted for him. I've been watching him since he played TF2.
All I know is just his face.
Ah, yes. The
Not
scout from
assessment,
TF2.
just his face. Well, I know he's a scout from TF2.
I'm dying.
Jeremy. Imagine having so much clout that you just get a character named after you just because you're so cool. Yeah, one of the most iconic video game characters of the recent era, and it's just yeah, we're gonna name it after you. That'd be so cool. Yeah,
You chuckle nuts?
I think Kiana's just setting up her stream. Goodness.
Goodness me.
I'm gonna have to take some anxiety medication. This is already getting to me.
Well, it's already beautiful, so he's gotta tailor it.
Are you gonna do a voice chrono?
I can barely talk, let alone not cough. I can just speak and cough, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yo, your character just has bronchitis.
Yeah, bronchitis.
He's got the black lung. Tuberculosis.
character was in the coal mines. You know,
I mean,
He was in Tijuana.
he just works for the U.S. government. That's why his health is so bad.
No health insurance.
Not that. It's nah. He worked on the helicopter. He was a Gatling gunner. He got lead poisoning. Did you know that's an actual thing? Like Gatling gunners, like on helicopter things, is one of the worst fucking jobs you can get because you have no
Really?
PPE and there's so much lead. Like you get lead.
Underwater
One of the
welder.
well, that's just that's very dangerous. The one of the reasons why it's so bad is because you don't really have any like filter or anything, and just from shooting, you get so much lead poisoning. Even though you're not gonna like, you're just shooting it, and you're getting lead poisoning from being around it. It was
Are you a silly puppy? Are you a
That's what it was. I'd have to double check, but that's why I remember about the Gatling gun. It was such a horrible position.
Are you such a silly dog? Yes, my dog.
Your dog?
Hello, baby. I'll send you pictures of
God.
both doggos.
Hi guys,
the
we're
dog.
live.
I'll give it ones.
We're live. Oh,
Yup,
I'm
yup,
not.
we're
I'll
live,
be
we're
here
live.
soonish.
I'm sending
doing it
pictures of my
live.
dog.
We're doing it live
Yeah, that's the plan.
on channel
Um,
441.
Would you guys like to go ahead and introduce yourselves as party members? We'll start with GOOOOO, since we'll go left to right as like the source goes. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, wonderful. Ada's, could you go ahead? I'll go ahead and shout out Google while that's
Me
going on.
too. 1 second. My character is Bog. He's just a big green mossy alchemist warforged. You know, he's got a little. I'm going by the standards that you can choose between like the envoy and juggernaut and stuff. Mine's envoy. You can open up his chest. He's got a little alchemist kit in there, and he's definitely kind of he's a little too inquisitive. That's what I'll leave it at for now. Who is next?
Oh, right. I shouted out Google, so it's showing a clip from one of Google's streams. Okay. It's from TF2. It's some scout gameplay of yours. No, Demo Man. My bad.
How do you...
I
the
I don't
drunk
know. I
alcoholic
don't know.
Scottishman.
There we have Ada's as well. Wonderful.
Ooh, I don't know what clip that's gonna play. I haven't been so long.
I don't know either, honestly.
Clips of like nothing for some reason. I have people who just came into my streams and just clipped 30 seconds of nothingness for no reason. It was weird.
I don't know.
They like your voice.
I wish.
So next we'll go on to our next player, Chrono. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself to
No, I
the
can't
viewers?
speak right now.
You can't speak right now?
No, I'll keep coughing. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay. We'll skip over you for a little bit. We'll go to our one non-VTuber player, Artorias. Would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello. My name is Chosen Artorias. My character's name is Gajact. He is a silver white dragonborn, and he sort of talks like a Skyrim lizard man.
Oh, that's good.
And he has a halberd too. And
Got
that's all the character I have right now.
Okay. That is quite nice. I like that. I like the voice that you're putting on for him. That is honestly kind of impressive.
I'm trying to go for Skyrim, Argonian.
Yeah, I can definitely hear it. That does leave Chrono as our last player to introduce themselves. We do, well, actually, we do have another player. However, unfortunately, they aren't able to make it to this session. They will make it to next session. That or not, I don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen.
It all depends.
Yeah, it really does. I hope so, because I'm very excited for his character. But yeah. But we'll see what happens.
Who knows? Wait.
Well, we're waiting on Chrono. Poor boy Chrono.
Our poor coffee boy.
Poor
He's
coffee
finding
boy.
a health potion.
I'm dying.
I'm sorry, Chrono. I'm sorry that you're dying.
Health potion.
Although that's probably not going to be the only time tonight. I'll warn you now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ominous.
Whoa, my God! What did it mean?
Oh,
I swear to God, if you throw that fucking stalactite enemy at me, I'm leaving.
what? No, I wouldn't do that. Why would I throw stalactite at you?
I almost got party wiped on our first encounter with that in a different game. Like,
That's-
first encounter, almost party wiped. I survived only because of feather fall.
Meyer, I'm not gonna throw 5 owlbears at them. Now, 1 owlbear in armor? That's another question. I would love to throw that at someone again. You don't know what an owlbear is? Okay, let me describe. An owlbear is a creature formed from forbidden magics that is basically a giant bear with owl talons and an owl face. Yes, you could call it a type of chimera, yes.
Kiana's gonna throw purple worm at me, and I'll cry.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Basically,
I think it's
yeah.
basically the purple worm, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the purple worm. But no, nothing like that. Now, might there be other things? Maybe. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Is our boy Chrono doing okay now? Is he still alive? Chat,
No.
give Chrono some love, okay?
No.
Oh God.
Send them
Chrono-
insurance money.
Do you want me to just introduce yourself? Do you want me to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hold on. I'm writing the bio now. Give me a second.
Okay. I'll give you a little more time. It's okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. We did forget about Winston. That's correct. Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta get Winston the swag. Of course. Yeah. Understandable.
5 years of friendship, you get 1 hat.
Mm.
but you get a fancy hat.
Yeah, I just need to wait like 4.5 years to Google now, and I'll get my hat.
What hat are you gonna get from Google?
I don't know. That's a question for Google.
Chimney sweep hat.
Google decides that. I see.
Google, what hat am I gonna get 4.5 years, honey? I'll take it.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Cowboy hats have some swag to them.
They do.
Honestly, this bro racial profiles me perfectly, so I'll take that.
You good, Chrono?
I wrote something up if you want to read that. I'm not.
Okay. I'll read it for you, Chrono.
Shit.
Oh, Chrono also made a PFP for his character. Wonderful. That is great.
That was so fucked. I'm sorry.
That would be cool. That would be really cool. But let's see. Where is this thingy?
Well, laughing gave me a headache.
Oh, Chrono.
Should drink more milk.
That is not something I can do.
I don't know where
I
this
can't
thing
even
is.
see it.
Huh?
No, I already drink it by like the gallon.
Oh.
Yes!
Is that supposed to
Actual
be a map?
gamer.
Chrono?
That's why I'm so tall.
Is that supposed to be a map on the screen?
No, it's supposed to be black, yeah.
We spawn in the void.
Oh,
Mhm,
understandable.
We gotta
Yeah.
search for it.
Where- Oh gosh, Chrono really is dying over there.
If you're not feeling that great,
What?
no, we get art of his
I-
funeral.
I mean, I hope I don't kill you guys in the first session.
And to be fair, I don't know if I want art of that character. So,
The real
geez.
party gets announced.
You were all on shrooms. You didn't actually die.
Oh, where is Chrono's thing? I'm not saying that. Oh, it's in the.
Here.
Oh, it's in the info page. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh.
That's where you put that. Yeah, we'll read the bio for Rio. So Rio is a high elf outcast who grew up on the rundown streets of any and all towns he had passed through. Growing up was a fight for survival for him, stealing from the rich and never the poor. Rio grew up with a moral code, never to steal from any who aren't able to lose a few gold coins. Interesting, interesting. So a thief with a heart of gold. I like that. I like that. The hood. Robin
Just
of the
that
hood.
thought for some reason gave me the opposite idea to just make a Roku only steals from the poor because he's an ass.
Why would you do that? Gosh.
He's some rich guy, but he goes around acting like a thief, stealing from more people.
The tax
that is
collector.
so messed up.
Yeah. No. No, jeez. No, I'm just gonna make a realtor.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna make a realtor. I'm just gonna play as a real estate agent rogue.
Oh my god, guys.
He just robs everyone who rents out his houses. Imagine a rogue that rents out houses to at exorbitant prices and then robs them. Dude. It's just too much like real life. Jesus.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And with that, I'm gonna get a slight change of music for this. You, the players, will not hear this. It's just because I don't know, bots make this a lot more complicated.
I'll play my own.
Okay, understandable.
I don't know what to play.
Now, I want to drop us right into the action. The four of you are in a dark, seedy alley. All around you is a wall of sickly yellow fog. Tumbling through the alley's canyon of crumbling gray brick walls like some jaundiced flash flood. Ahead, the unfamiliar alley splits, curving to the left and right. Behind, from the silent swell of the mist, emanates the sound of footsteps. Slow, but somehow keeping pace with the careening, hungry wave. What do you do? You are together, yes. You do not know these people that are with you, no.
The mist still closing in on us?
The mist is approaching you, slowly, steadily, and each time it does, you hear the progressive sounds of footsteps growing closer and closer.
Nog just looks at him like, okay, wait a minute. It's kid.
Oh,
I
no.
think oh, wait, what?
Okay, hold on. What do the rest of you do?
This room for initiative.
We know what Arduin is doing. What do the rest of you do?
Is there anything that I can see through the fog? Is there a figure I can see? Can I try to remember anything about like what this creature could be, who this person could be?
You look into the fog, curious as to what's out there. You can't make out anything for certain, but you see shapes flittering and fluttering about. It's hard to tell what it is at the moment, but the way they move sends a shiver up your spine.
So, sorry, one last thing. With my experience and what I've been trained to do, does my gut, do my instincts tell me this is dangerous?
Your gut instinct tells you that this is something that is very dangerous and you should not be here right now.
Shut the fuck up!
Bog looks down at the boy thing and it says, "Kid, shut the fuck up." He just starts running.
Okay.
I don't care. Run. Bog is sprinting. Bog is out of there. Bog
is running. Okay.
Bog is gone.
Rio, what do you do? I will know. Those of you with elven blood, you cannot see through this fog. Your dark vision does nothing for this.
No, I just clicked his head of you, but I gotta read some stuff.
Oh, okay. No worries. I was just letting you know, just for information's sake. Rio, what do you do? You see Boggs running. This fine dragonborn is kind of checking out the mist and looks a little creeped out. And you see this nun just being very, very polite to whoever is out there. What do you do? As you hesitate, the footsteps draw closer and closer. The mist starts to tickle at the feet and the rim of the clothes of the nun who stands there. The footsteps drawing closer. And as it does, the rest of you, all of you really, can see this skittering form emerging from the fog on the right side wall, moving like what your brain only autocorrects to as an arachnid. Okay. Bog, you're booking it. You're out of here for the moment. Artorias, Gajat, what do you do? Oh?
What am I doing?
What are you doing right now?
I'm going to, with my 6'7" dragonborn frame, I'm going to, with one hand, go behind the knee, one hand grab the shoulders. I'm going to scoop Argwin into a bridle carry, turn on my heel, and then run.
Okay.
And as I'm running, I'm going to say, now is not the time for introductions. It seems dangerous.
Good.
Oh, that's not good. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That'll work out.
As Gajat is carrying away this nun, you see emerging from the fog are fingers covered in moldy fabric, writhing and squirming within it.
Does healing ward remove mold?
Okay. As you do this, as you beseech the holy powers of your god, it radiates to this hand. And as it does, it seems to open up, almost startled by the divine light, retreating into the mist a little bit. But as it does, you see from the fringes all around a legion, similar in shape, but none of them the exact same. Some garbed in work gloves, others rusted gauntlets, and others mittens, whole specked. But regardless, this legion approaches you as the three of you book it out of there. Now, I want to ask you, do you go right or left? Oh, true, you're not.
I'm just gonna be following them along, you know.
Okay, understood.
Since Bog went,
Yeah.
I was about to
Absolutely.
say, since Bog went first, he should probably choose first.
Bog
Yeah,
is
I'd book
very
it.
much in the front.
Yeah.
So-
Can I see anything at all? Like, is there any differences between left and right, or is it just the same all the way both directions?
As you're running, you can't quite see the details of either route. In order to, it's a bit of a blur to you at the moment.
I book it right because right is the right way.
Okay, you head right. Do you follow Gajat?
Yes, but I do slow down my pace just to get slightly behind Rio.
Okay. And Rio, do you follow to the right as well? I will be assuming yes. It's okay. Chrono's just kind of dying over there. Pat. Chat, give him love, please. As you all round the corner, you run. Your footsteps hurried, but as you run, you can hear that the steps behind you stay the same distance, the same pace, staying with you constantly like a shadow. And with it comes the fog and the skittering of a legion of fingers. Bog, you're the first to see it. The brick wall in front of you. The dead end. And behind you is the fog. What do you do?
I punched the wall.
You punch the wall?
I punched the wall.
Okay, roll me a strength check. Punch the wall.
1 second. It's been a minute since I've pulled this up. I didn't have the shit open. Fuck. Okay. Prayer. Shit.
Whew.
Yeah, this is gonna be the same as my last campaign. I've played 7 sessions. I have succeeded 3 rolls.
What did he try to do?
He's
Punch
trying to
the
punch the
wall.
wall. So you reel back your metal fist and you slam into this brick wall, but it does nothing.
Wait, does he have what you call it? Proficiency in athletics.
Nope.
I asked for a strength check, yeah.
Because if he has it, since there's no enemy, it would be rolling at advantage.
So as as Bog is trying to punch this, Gajat, Rio, Argoin, what do you do? As the fog draws closer and closer.
Can I look around? Would that be a perception or would that be investigation?
That'll just be a perception check. Go ahead.
Oh, nat
What
20.
the fuck?
No, I don't have a helmet on.
I would like to know the situation, please. All right.
Okay then.
Hold on. I got my nat 20. I want to know what the hell's happening around here.
Okay. That does say persuasion, to be fair.
I meant they're right next to each other for some reason.
It's okay. It's okay.
It is.
I'll let you have the nat 20 on the perception. What you see is 2 things. First is that in the corner of the dead end.
Actually, I'm more proficient in perception than I am persuasion, so it would have been higher number.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Natural 20 is a natural 20. What you see is a hammer. Rusted. And its handle looks a little wobbly, but you see that. As well as you see a pipe, a drainage pipe that leads all the way down to the ground and leads all the way up onto the rooftops.
I want to
go ahead, do your thing.
So all I see is a dead end, right?
There is a dead end and the fog approaching.
Do I have any of my gear?
You have your halberd and your armor, as well as any other tools of your trade.
Okay.
I would like to point out
Hold
to
on,
everybody.
hold on. No. This is Gajat's turn. Go ahead, Gajat.
Well, since Argoin is praying, he's going to walk over to the wall, put Argoin down, walk back to where he was in between. He wants to get between the party and the mist that's coming. He's going to draw his halberd and get into a battle stance.
Okay. As this happens, as you all think of what to do, Rio, you're looking around for something to help. Argoin, you're praying. Bog, you're desperately trying to make some route to escape. Gajat, you stand your ground. And as you do, the fog rolls in. You can hear the little tip-taps of fingers as they pass by you. And you hear the footsteps approach just in front of you, in reach of your weapon. What do you do?
I can't see it yet.
You cannot see it, no.
Just relying on impulse and I want to protect the people behind me. He's going to widen his stance and swing.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll.
Sorry, let me get my character sheet pulled up.
No, don't worry.
That's an 8.
Your swing is filled with valor and the need to protect, but the shaking, it throws off your aim. It goes wide. And you hear that even after a swing like that, the steps are still so steady. Like they were completely unfazed. They get... Hold on. They get right in front of you, Gajat. You know by now you should be able to see something, anything, but there's nothing there. Then you feel it. You feel pressure on your helmet, as if someone has put their hands on it, as if to remove
I don't have
it.
a helmet, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't have a helmet?
No.
Oh, my bad. Right. You
Struck the very wall.
You feel the grip upon your cheeks. It's soft, but damp. Like fabric that's been left out in a pool. It's silent. And then there's this loud crack that all of you hear before hearing a thud as Gajat's body hits the ground. Gajat? Okay. Argoin, you run to the aid of this poor soul that you know has been harmed. You know that sound can't be good. But I'm going to say you know what the sound of bone snapping sounds like. But you bring your hands up in prayer, and you beseech your God. But as you do, that light that's always been with you, that has always guided you, it falters. It's so feeble in your hands, and it fizzles away. Gajat, the last thing you think or hear is one word. What did the three of you do?
I punched the wall again.
Okay, roll me that strength check.
If I roll enough times, it will work.
No, it won't. Stop.
Oh my god.
This is the same as with every other campaign. I only roll sub 10.
You bring back your second fist and slam it in, wanting desperately to tear down this wall in front of you so you can get out of here. But again, it does nothing. Not even so much as a dent. Rio, what do you do?
I would like to point out the fact that there is a drain pipe and a hammer on the ground.
Okay, do you do anything as you point this out?
We're just in a long corridor, correct?
You are in a dead end of an alleyway, yes.
Okay. Let me. Trying to think here.
As you think, the fog rolls in closer. Argelin is threatening to swallow you up next. What do you do to this? How do you react? Knowing that the strength of your god is faltered. Okay, roll religion.
That might be okay. Guess what? You don't have to wonder where your god is. He's right here. He's right side of mercy.
You search for an answer as to why this is happening, and the only thing that comes to mind in this state where fear starts to trickle in is that you've been abandoned. And as you come to this conclusion, the fog devours you. And in an instant, everything is snuffed out from you all at once. And you hear, "Save!" Bog, Rio, what do you do, having heard a second sickening snap?
After seeing Rio point out the hammer, I just run over, pick it up, and I just slam it against the pipe.
Huh. Okay.
Like, he's shooting a hammer at a pipe!
Make me a strength roll again.
Alright, let's get my nat 1 out of the way.
Oh.
Bog in a state of frenzy, wanting to break down anything that can help you escape. You pick up the hammer that's pointed out.
Is another wall.
And you swing at the pipe, and as you do, in your furious frenzy, you strike that pipe. And the hammer's head pierces in, and it rips the pipe out of the wall. And as that happens, Rio, what do you intend on doing now? Now that your potential route is gone.
Is the whole pipe out of the wall?
The whole thing. Our boy Bog is a very big warforged.
Right. You know what?
He rolled a fatty 19 strength.
You know what? I'm gonna attempt to deceive Bog into walking into the fog. I'm done with him. Done with his shit.
Kill him.
Wait a
Do
minute,
it.
wait. The description of the pipe. I thought there was a ceiling above us. Is there not?
There is
I thought
no
it was just
ceiling
ceiling.
above you, no.
I thought you said it was going into the roof.
There are rooftops above the alleyway walls, yes. That's how houses work.
Oh, fuck, wait, shit. No, I thought we were like a sewer. I wasn't listening. I thought we were in a
No.
sewer for some fucking reason.
Oh, no. Tisk.
Oh,
It is not. I get to roll the deception check now, right?
You may, but I want you to tell me what you tell him.
He's like, I got this. Hold on.
Good checks.
I got it. Whatever I tell him, whatever's in the frog, call him a weak ass punk bitch.
Go ahead.
I don't think that worked.
Bog, you don't believe any of his bullshit.
I have another
And
check to do something.
as you two are consumed by emotions of panicked frenzy
I'm not even
and
panicked. I'm just done with this shit.
the desire to throw someone under a bus, the fog rolls in. And as it does, Rio, you feel this pressure wrap around your windpipe. And slowly, gently, you feel life ebb away from you as you're not allowed to breathe. At the same time, Bog, you feel as every bit of you is unscrewed, pulled apart, taken piece by piece with delicate, playful finger strokes. Rio, as you're about to lose consciousness, you see it. You finally see the source of the footsteps. As the fog parts just a little, and you see this writhing, frail hand, like that of a mummy's, and embedded in its palms are two bloodshot yellow eyes. And as it gets close to you, you hear it say, "Wake up." And with that, it all goes dark.
that was a good campaign, guys.
Yeah, good job.
I should have used acid splash on the wall.
Good job. You
Should've
did
just
it.
Climbed up the pipe.
All right, world record percent. Let's go.
I don't know why I thought it was a sewer.
He broke the pipe. Also, why did you aim for the pipe? Oh, what escape?
I thought we were in a
No.
sewer, so I thought they were stealing about something. Okay, maybe something will leak out of the pipe and scare it the fuck away.
It was a drainage pipe.
I don't know.
You could have just asked if you were in a sewer.
I was wrong.
You all awaken with a start at different times. Gajat, you're first to do so. Your eyes roll open. You instinctively reach for your head. And you feel that your neck is perfectly fine. That word still ringing in your head. Me. You look around and you see you're in a small, dingy cell. Water dripping down slowly. And this rancid odor wafting at your nose. You're lying prone, and you're wearing simple clothes. The kind of clothes you'd be wearing just out and about business without your armor. You can see across the way from your cell is another, just like yours. But in that one is a high elf, knocked out, asleep. But it looks like he's in a fitful nightmare. But there's something that bugs you about him. He looks familiar, but you can't put your finger on it until eventually it dawns on you. They were in that dream, weren't they? And as you think about this, it starts to occur to you, hold on. Who are you? Where are you? What even is your name? What's going on? Is there anything you'd like to do?
So acting on pure impulse, he is going to, as quietly as possible, sort of like not even stand up, but sort of crawl towards the door and take a peek through. Are there bars?
There are, in fact, bars. The bars are rusty and they're kind of peeling a little bit. And
Okay.
as you reach for the door and attempt to open it, there is just a screech of protest from the metal as you feel that it's just not budging.
What else is in the room outside of the cell?
You see, outside of the room from where you are, you're able to see, well, this much more. You see that there is a table in the middle of the room, and on it is bolted 4 door handles. Secured down by these door handles is a body. You see that the table is stained crimson red, and the figure there is ghostly pale. At this time, Argoin, you wake up as well, waking from this dreadful nightmare. However, much like our dragonborn friend, you have an awful time trying to remember anything or where this place is. Instinctively, you reach for something, but you don't find it. There's something about your neck, and there's also a warmth. A warmth you've known for years that doesn't seem to be there anymore. What do you do? Winston does not. Oh no, Winston.
What happened?
Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Do you do anything else, Arguin? Dragonborn. You hear this. What do you do?
Does the voice sound familiar?
It has an odd familiar quality to you. Like you had heard it once in a dream. It's familiar.
I call out quieter than that, but still enough to be heard throughout the room. I say, "Hello, are you here? I don't know. What about you?"
As this exchange begins, both the Warforged and the High Elf awaken. Both with a start, as the visions of that dreadful nightmare become a distant memory as you
When he
awaken
wakes
in
up.
these cells.
Oh, sorry. When Bog wakes up, he is startled. He gets on his feet. He just pulls a bottle of acid some out of his chest and starts looking everywhere, like startled. It's like, what the? What?
As the Warforged reaches into their chest instinctively, they try to grab for something, but their hand goes wide. Like something that's there isn't anymore. And as Mhm. Yeah.
Hey, I need to restart my computer a little fast. I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries, Ryu.
Rio goes back to sleep.
Yeah, fuck this.
Heck with I'm going back to bed.
Riyadh looks around. I'm not dealing with this tonight. Just goes lays back down. Yep. This is a future me problem. Your reactive image just got so much larger.
So good job. As you're drawing your hand away, you're kind of wondering to yourself, what actually were you going to do there? You're not entirely certain. Now that the situation begins to sink in a little bit more, what do you do?
Me, I'm looking around. I'm like, what the? Where am I? This isn't a library.
Both of you hear this voice. Familiar, but only vaguely. Argoin, you recognize the figure, but only from a terrible nightmare. Yeah.
Wait, did you have a nightmare too?
That's a nightmare genius. That's why I'm startled. I don't dream. To say the least.
Ooh.
Argoin. That's right. That is entirely right.
What exactly do I remember from the nightmare?
You remember, well, you remember a great majority of it. You remember the fog, the hands. You remember that you stood valiantly, but whatever was there, you couldn't fight it. And you remember that word. Me.
Me. What does it mean? I say that out loud.
Is your name me?
I remember rough details about this nightmare. And there's one word that is sticking with me. The word me. But I don't know what it would mean.
As this reptilian sounding voice says this, Argoin and the High Elf and the Warforged you both remember words that had popped up in your dreams as well. Those final words you heard before the nightmare ended. Save.
I'll be.
I didn't. Did you actually say a word for me? If so, I didn't notice.
I'll be right back again.
Okay.
Okay.
Too soon, Chrono. Did you say a word for me? If so, I missed it.
Both you and Chrono. Oh right, actually, Chrono was the one to get the last two words. You didn't get it.
I was like, I
you.
think I got one.
No, you don't remember a word. You're not sure what they're talking about.
Because I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. All I know is everything went black, and here I am.
So wait, the high elf remembered the word wake?
No.
No, wait, or
Save.
Save. I don't know that. Unless he wants to say. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Me save.
Bingo.
No, that doesn't make sense at all.
Doesn't make sense. You just be just as bad in the dream as you are in real life either.
As this exchange goes on, you suddenly hear a shh. Just this shushing sound. Shh! Shut your damn hole!
Bog walks over and just puts his hand over the kid. Puts his hands over the mouth, like, please. Shh.
Are you guys in the same cell?
Roll me a perception check, everyone.
I'm back.
Oh yeah, the two ILs are in different cells. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is correct.
Roll a perception.
Perception.
Am I rolling a perception?
You may. I'll let.
Overall,
Yeah, Rio can wake up now.
I'm a high elf.
Yeah. Well, you were asleep. Well, you were.
You're asleep. Warforged don't dream either, and he dreamed. That's why he's scared.
Yeah. This whole situation's weird.
Shit wrong.
So.
Yeah, the one fucking roll.
Ada's
+5
and
by the way.
Rio, you two are able to notice where the source came from. The body on the table. As it spoke, you saw it speak. Its cracked lips muster the words, "Shut up!" What do you two do?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Bog says, and then the friend.
You would be able to see a little bit more. That's correct. You will be able to see about there.
Oh, I am not zoomed in. Holy shit! There's the room. I have not had the map. Yeah, there we go.
A corner like over there, but you're not quite sure what's over there. Bog, what do you do?
When I hear the shut up, wait. So let me check. Let me look at the map. So is that table that's from outside the bars?
That is currently outside the bars. Yes.
Okay. God, I'm stuck with the. Oh, sorry.
The table to the right. That's a good question. You see there on that table, spattered with crimson gore, is a collection of tools. Some of them are scalpels and knives, the kinds of things you would see in a surgery. But then there's other things that don't seem like they match. There is a hand rake. There is a knife, not of a surgical variety, but of a self-defense variety. There's also a Swiss Army knife as well that you can see that like multiples of its ends have been kind of pulled off and are now loose from the main device. And you also see a ice cream scoop and a wine opener. You did not notice, no.
I just whisper into Argwin, right? Argwin's the little nun thing, right?
That would be correct.
Okay.
Even though you don't know their name.
Okay, make sure. I just kind of lean down, whispering. There's like, shh, like, I'm pretty sure this guy's mentally insane. Like, look, I don't understand what I'm seeing, and I don't like that I don't understand. So I think it's best that for once in like 3 minutes I've known you, be quiet.
Can I see? Is there anything else in my cell?
There is. Well, there's one thing in your cell.
Oh.
There is a bucket.
A what?
A bucket.
A bucket?
That's correct.
Well, it's not much, but it's better than nothing. I'm gonna grab the bucket and... Is it empty?
As you pick up the bucket, your eyes wander inside of it, and you're taken aback by its contents. You see this swirl of murky browns and scarlet hues. And as you pick it up, it swirls a bit, and you see an eye float up to the top. Its verdant pupil staring up at you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my back so the high elf in the cell facing mine can't see what I'm about to do.
Okay.
And with a breath and a quick shudder of my back, I'm gonna try and fish around and see if I can feel if there's anything else in here.
I need a Constitution save from you.
He digs through the spittoon. The spittoon.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes. You need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. No.
Herpes.
You feel, as you are quite aware of what exactly this is that you start fishing around, you reach in, and then as you do, you feel this bile build up inside of you before you have to let it out. But as you do, as you are about to spew, and you do in fact spew, and everyone else hears it, you do feel something clack against your fingernail.
My claw?
As you're pulling back out. Yeah.
I grab it.
You make me a dexterity save. Make me actually sleight of hand. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Not a dexterity saving throw?
Correct. Well, yeah, sleight of hand. Oh, thankfully, in your fit of sickness, you're still able to keep enough cohesion with your fingers that you're able to grab this object before spewing chunks everywhere.
Right into the bucket.
Okay. As the rest of you hear the sound, you, our fine dragonborn, you pull this object out, and you see it's some sort of metal sliver. It's long, it's slender, and you wonder what it could be doing in a bucket like this.
I'm gonna put the bucket down.
Once this sound settles, you hear one more time.
Please, just shut up. If you all keep making a racket, she'll come back. Shh.
And as you exclaim this, you hear footsteps approaching. Over from this direction. Oh, well. From over here. And you hear under his breath, he goes,
No, please. No.
As a door over here slams open. And you all hear this voice go, "What are you doing making such a little racket? I know you want to have fun, but you really must be patient." As this happens, you all watch a figure approach from the threshold. This tall, lanky woman. Her hair is brown but encrusted with little bits of crimson, but it's falling out in all kinds of weird places. Her body is covered in this raggedy doctor's coat, splattered with gore, and beneath it is a one piece. It's like a blue suit, kind of. It's something that you would see from a patient about to undergo surgery. And as she comes in, her bare feet, ending in gnarled, curled toes, comes in, slapping against the tile. And her focus is entirely on this poor man on the table. And as she gets closer, about here, you are able to see her face. This
Wait, where is she?
I don't have a token for her. She's by the small table now.
Oh, okay.
You see that her face is this swirl, this amalgamation of two faces. One of a rather fair-looking woman, but the other is this, well, you'd call it that, the face of a crone, but even then, it's almost not human. Now, her attention is averted, and she snaps over with a little bit of a and stares at this nun. I see you're awake. Wonderful, wonderful. You've been asleep for a very long time. Don't worry, I'll let you out and you'll have your fun next. But until then, be patient. I have to finish with my friend here. Now, you do not need to roll for perception, as you are able to see as she takes off this man's shirt that his body is covered in these vine-like engravings all over him. Like as if someone has taken a knife to him and has made them their own little sick, twisted work of art. A depiction of a... Okay. Now, I wonder how I'll complete you. Let's see. What am I going to use? She kind of flicks her finger around a little bit, and eventually she goes, ah! And she reaches out to the side table, and she pulls out an ice cream scoop.
Diabolical.
I think maybe I should direct some attention towards that dear face of yours. As this is happening, I would like to give everyone a chance to tell me what they would like to do. Except Argument. We'll hold on what you for now.
Are there any rocks in the room? Is there pebbles? Anything scattered about? Anything?
There's let me see. High or low?
Low with my luck.
Let's see. Let's see. No. The most that's in your room is some fine dust and grime. What about you, Chrono Artorias?
Do I have to roll perception to view my room?
No. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, then I want to look around my room. Then I want to look around the cell and see what's going on.
Okay. In your cell, you're able to see that there's not too much in here. Well, other than the mingled body beside you.
Oh,
That's about it.
so just the average. Got it.
Yeah, you know, the average. And you see that he's kind of hung up on the wall. His wrists and his heels pinned there. His body has been dried out, and you can see that all over his skin are these intricate carvings, like swirling waves of crimson. What do you do? Do you do anything?
I don't know.
Okay. As you think, we'll go to Artorias. Artorias, do you do anything about this situation?
This sliver in my hand. What are the specifics of it? Is it how long is it? Is it sharp? Is it skinny?
You would say that it's about as long as your pointer finger, and it's extremely slim. And it has a bit of a hook to it. And ever so slight hook.
Okay. I think I know what I'm supposed to do with this, but before I do, I'm going to try and study whatever this creature is, and I want to know, do I know what this creature could be? Is it human? Is it not? Or does it have any weaknesses that I might know about?
Okay.
There's a need to gather information before I act, and I don't exactly know why, but I have a compulsion to.
Roll me. For now, with what you know, I would say nature.
So I'm rebinding things on my keyboard to Alt F4.
Okay. You are keenly aware that whatever this thing is, it's not human. It can't be.
Wait.
From how it walks, its gait just isn't right. And the way that it moves its fingers, it honestly seems like something that's pretending.
Test.
Like an actor
Yes.
putting on a mask.
Wait, Discord?
Yes.
Oh, I muted myself. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Well, we can hear you.
Oh, I muted Kiana.
Wow. Oh, hold on.
Would I know what this object is?
You roll me I'll let you choose. Either roll your wisdom score or your intelligence score.
Intelligence.
Okay.
Could it be an intelligence saving throw? Ooh.
Just roll your score. You think this device could be a toothpick, but like an artisan's toothpick, a masterwork toothpick, if you will. But you're hopeful. Maybe maybe you could use this toothpick for something. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay. After that, I'm just going to sort of sit back and sort of try and get into the shadow around the door frame, and I'm just going to study this creature and watch what it does to this guy.
Okay, okay. Now, as you are studying, and the rest of you think about what exactly you're going to do, you watch as this entity, this thing, takes the ice cream scoop and it gets right up on the table, sits on top of him, and as it does, it forces with its long, spindly hand that the man on the table faces her and then takes two fingers and forces one of his eyes open. As he does, he's going,
No, no, please, please, no, I beg you, please.
and she just responds with, "Don't worry. You'll be wonderful. Don't you want to give yourself to Art? Come now." Argoin, you may, whenever you wish, you may go ahead. Okay, okay. Are there any... As she's bringing the ice cream scoop closer, she notices something. As you feel this desire that you don't want to see harm to come to this man, this person. And you reach out to a certain tenderness and you pray that this stops happening to them, that they recover from this strife. And as you do, you see that as all these intricate carvings start to fade a little, starting from around the chest, and it spreads, and she begins to notice. Go ahead and roll your... Oh, you already rolled your healing. Okay, okay. That's some pretty good healing. You notice that quite a few of these wounds, they begin to really fade. They're less that of knife marks now and more akin to deep cat scratches. They weren't... Each individual cut clearly wasn't out to kill. So it was not too bad to heal it back. But you can see that this creature, you see her body tense up as she sees this, and she goes, what is happening to my creation?
He's shocked.
He's
shocked by stupidity. He is unmoving. He does not want to be associated with you.
She raises her head and she looks around at all of you and goes, "What happened? Did one of you do this? Are one of you a critic? Are you a filthy critic?" She hops down from her table and she reaches through the bars at you.
Bog pulls him back. Bog pulls him back right now. And
roll a reflex save.
Okay, a reflex.
Yep.
Is that under the sheet?
Oh, dexterity save. A dexterity save. My bad.
Let's say reflex. Okay.
Yeah. We're looking for a dexterity save.
Oh, I think he got it.
Okay. Let's see.
So I pull. Alright, lift it up.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
you're
good. Okay, I pull it back and shovel a hand over his mouth, like, no, not critics. We're not. No, sorry. No, not critics. Wait, shut up. Fuck.
Hold on.
1 second.
You watch as she reaches out, and if you hadn't done anything, she would have absolutely manhandled this little nun. But as you pull away, she turns to you and you start rambling. You go, no, we're not critics, right? That is what you're saying? She stares at the two of you, her mouth starting to froth a little as she goes, "Then what has besmirched my art?
I'm back. Sorry.
Who, or what would defile the work of a surgeon?"
Okay, can I good now? Can I return?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, as I'm like just keeping this dumbass muted, silent. I look at her, I'm like, no, we're not critics, not critics. I'm artists. I'm artists. See this, he like looks at her, it's like the subtlety of the wounds are an appeal. It's new up north.
Roll me a diplomacy.
Diplomacy?
Hold on, real quick. Roll me a diplomacy. We'll get right back to you, Argwin.
Is that deception?
No. Persuasion. My bad.
Persuasion, there we go.
I'm mixing up my terms.
Okay. God, I love having it. Yes!
Okay,
Natty
but
20.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. You are not happy with this, but you start explaining that. Yeah, you hear. So you're explaining that this is a art form that's becoming popular?
Yeah, there's a popular art form that's taken hold up north.
You hear this little as she recoils a little back and her hands go up to her face, kind of massaging it. And as it does, you see that the flesh kind of mutes and transfigures. Less of it becoming haggy and more fair, but still in a kind of off way. Off like a porcelain doll. Oh, they're recognizing me. They're recognizing Dr. Ilya Talisa. Oh.
Are we gonna start rolling against each other then?
Are you wanting to roll off right now? Okay, go ahead. As you guys are rolling, she just goes,
a little twink.
"Oh, tell me, what's their favorite piece? What do they love the most?" And as she's asking this, the little nun, she tries to wiggle out, but you, Warforce, you're not letting them escape at all. They're not going anywhere.
They're being held down by a big middleman.
But you had a question pointed to you.
Okay. What's her favorite piece? What's
What's their favorite piece of hers?
Of her artwork? And he just kind of looks up at her. It's like, your work is just making its way to the north. There's many people who seek to replicate it with your style. The new form up there is slowly taking hold. It's much more
y'all should look
subtle over time.
Okay. No, don't worry. Go on.
Since your works are just making it up north, not too many of them are known by name at the moment, but they are recognized by visual. They are known.
She grows concerned hearing this, and as she pulls her fingers down her face, you can see the age is just add on to her face, and she goes, "Oh no. They must have something wonderful. I must complete this work, and then they'll see. They'll all see." And she starts to turn back towards the man on the table. Rio, Gajan, I'll give you a chance. Would either of you like to pipe up at this point? If not, we'll go ahead and let Ada's continue. No.
It's me. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I don't. He doesn't know a lot about him, but he doesn't feel like he has the gift of gab.
Understandable.
So he's going to clutch this finely crafted toothpick as a makeshift weapon, and he's just gonna sit in the shadows with his glowing blue eyes, and they're just trained on.
Toss me the toothpick.
Huh?
You hear this whisper from across the way.
Give me the
As you
fucking
see
toothpick.
a high elf just waving to you, going, "Come, come." How do you feel about this? You do find him somewhat familiar, but how do you feel about this?
Well, familiar isn't always exactly good in past experience. Well, he wouldn't know that.
No, he would not. You don't remember.
I mean, familiarity is always good, so he's going to see that she's still distracted, and he doesn't know that this is useful. So he's going to go ahead and just sort of like stick his arm out as far as he can through the bars and just sort of go back and Kobe just throw it across the room.
Okay. Roll me a
Fuck you.
ranged attack roll.
Ranged attack roll?
Yes.
Do I get my proficiency bonus for this?
You done?
I have proficiency in simple and martial weapons.
I'll give you proficiency on this. Go ahead.
Toothpick, my favorite martial weapon.
Well, I'm basically treating it as you're using it as just like a, you know.
I get it. I'm
11.
Okay.
Catching it, just thought it was funny.
All right. You're able to be accurate enough to land on, you're able to land on a tile over there of your choosing.
And after I throw it, I'm just gonna whisper back to him while she's still distracted. Say, "I hope you can get whatever is in your teeth out very quickly, friend."
Now, Rio, do you catch it? That's the question.
Wait. He's throwing it, right?
Yeah, he's throwing it to you.
I want to try and catch it.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what she
go
was
ahead and catch
asking.
it. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
That's sleight of hand, wouldn't it be?
We will use. I could make an argument for either sleight of hand or athletics.
Okay.
We'll go either.
I catch it, please.
Oh yeah, you catch it. You have this. You catch it, and what seems like a toothpick to the Dragonborn in your hands. You feel this familiarity with such an object. It's like an extension of you, and you instantly have an idea of as to what to do with this. Meanwhile, Ada's.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right
You
back.
see, she's going back towards the body, the man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say anything? Okay, go ahead.
1 second, I have my sheet put away. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you're
My
Bog,
metallic
you are
nose.
you are overcome with concern for this person on the table, and you're about to say something to try to help the situation whenever you feel this wedge in your arm, and they break free. They're loose. Harlan, what do you do?
He's loose.
As you do this, the wounds become just faint scars now. Most of the wounds no longer visible. Well, they're visible, but no longer open. Seeing this, she turns her head ever so slowly, and as she does, it becomes this gaunt, expressionless mask as it stares at you, with eyes pulling back into her skull, becoming empty voids. And she whispers,
fog yells. No, no,
She-
no, no. It's a canvas.
She reaches into her coat, and as she does, she pulls this ring of keys.
Oh no.
And she approaches the door, flicking one after the other. As she comes to the door, Rio, you're at your door though. Give me a roll, a special roll, I believe, disable
It's with
device.
Thieves tools. Yeah, it's with
It-
Thieves tools. It's his
yeah.
Thieves tool proficiency bonus if he's proficient with them.
Oh, thieves tools. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thieves
Roll-
tools are-
Roll your thieves tools.
Which is going to be your dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Yes. Please do that.
Well, he's at his door. I was also at my door. Can I try and do something to my door?
You may. At this point, she is about. She's right here, basically.
Where is she? I'm sorry.
Right here.
Okay. I'm gonna try and take a few steps back, and I'm gonna prep my shoulder, and I'm gonna shoulder charge the door.
Well, you can try. You can try. I'll need an athletics check.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
23. It's a
Let me
very good
see.
roll.
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh yeah! Oh
Now, what's the
yeah!
deck save of the iron bars?
Roll me a d4, Gajot.
A D4.
Yeah, just roll me a d4.
A 3.
You deal just enough damage to the hinges of this door that as you barge into it, the rusty door clatters to the ground, and this thing, she snaps around hearing the sound and goes, "Oh, you're against my heart as well. Fine, then I can deal with you first." And
I
she
would
starts
like.
approaching you.
Sorry.
I want everyone to go ahead and roll me initiative. Go ahead.
Fuck.
Okay, that's a
Initiative.
10. Yes.
There we go.
Come on.
I think Chrono may be dying again. Yeah, that does seem to be the
Cast Healing
case.
Word again. Cause
Basically, as Rio is trying to pick the door, he is overcome with this series of awful coughs that just consume him. Warforged, it is your turn first.
I
What
would
would
like
you-
to quickly do a small little thing. Let me just double check how this works. Is she in the direct line from me?
She is currently right here.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna do this. Let me see if I click this button. I think I'm just gonna send that on her through the through those bars.
Now, to be clear, you are an artificer, right?
Yes.
And you remember that you...
Oh shit. Is he saying like I need to focus? Is that what it is?
I'm saying you're missing your artificer stuff.
Well, fuck. Shit, you're right. Wait, can I actually not? Give me a moment to think.
You did, however... Well, let's hold. Okay. Understandable.
I want to double check. So I'm not gonna be able to use these. So I don't have the focus on me at the moment. Is what you're saying, right?
Basically, yes.
Fuck. Do cantrips require focus, or is it, I think it's just spells. Cantrips don't require focus, right?
Do.
Double check.
You know what? If it's if it's relying only on your magic, I will allow a cantrip.
Do artificer. I'm pretty sure it's magic based. So do artificer
okay.
cantrips require focus? Require focus.
Let's not worry about it.
All right, I guess.
We'll say that it is magic based.
All right.
What do you do with this information?
Acid splash.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say adios, amigos, and try to burn her. I'm burning her. I'm burning her.
Okay. As you see that this shifting woman is about to turn on someone else, you hold your hand out, and as you do, you feel this familiar rush of calculations and these systematic thoughts. You're not sure what they mean at the moment, but they make sense to you. And as they complete, this wave of acid splashes out at her. Is that just a?
I think there's
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
okay. Dexterity saving throw. Let's see. What is your spell save DC? Oh, 13.
It's 13.
Okay. Let me go get my dice. That's just fun.
It says, I'll double check it later.
She
it's probably that.
Does, in fact, fail.
Nice.
And landing upon her coat, drenching it, it starts to eat away at her. She, how dare you? You'll all become art. I'll make you all my art. Argowin, it is your turn. Correct. You may hold your turn if you wish. Riveting.
He looks at her like, what? Looks at like the little twink like, what the fuck?
Your cloak is glowing. Okay. Okay. Gajat, it is your turn.
Did my shoulder charge carry me through the door? Like, would I start here, or would I?
I would say you went through, yes.
Okay.
Due to momentum and everything.
Bonus action, if it is a bonus action, if not, whatever. I want to grab the biggest knife on this table that I'm right beside.
You grab the knife that is for self-defense. That like kind of worn dirk. Don't worry, you're fine. So you have it in your hands?
Yes.
Okay.
And how far away is she?
She is right here.
Okay, so he's going to go ahead and go 5, 10, 15, and then he's like, just sort of like step, overhead slash at her.
Okay, make your attack roll for me. Ooh.
The 23 hit.
Yeah.
Describe this blow for me.
So he has it in like an overhand, like a slash hand, but as he's running up to her, like almost like a sideways run, he's gonna flip over to a backhand hold, bring his hand up and sort of stab right into her clavicle, right where her neck meets her shoulder.
Go ahead and roll a d4 for damage for me. Plus your modifier for this. It can be dex or strength.
6 points of piercing damage.
Your blade is true as you descend upon this creature and you eviscerate them. And as your blade leaves, they reach down and they go, oh, What have you done? I. She slowly slumps down to the ground. You've used your turn, so you're not allowed to do anything. No. I mean, yes, but you're not allowed to do anything right now. Okay.
So
You watch as her skin kind of sloughs a bit, almost into like a half molten puddle as she lays there crumpled. Gajat, you've just killed someone or something.
do I get a sense of satisfaction? Okay, so I meant to say earlier, because of my blood hunter class, I have this thing called Hunter's Bane, where I have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track fey, fiends, or undead, or I have advantage on ability checks to recall information about them. Would I have had advantage on them on that ability?
Not really, mostly because a lot of your information is just gone at the moment, basically.
Okay, so I don't have that ability.
We'll touch up on that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
With deep breaths, but everyone who can see him notices when he did that, his face never left a blank, sort of emotionless, focused look. He never got angry. He almost looked like he was just performing a job, and he gets a sort of satisfaction out of this, not an enjoyment, but like a I did a good job sort of feel to it.
Okay. What do you all do now? The room is it's over. The room is silent.
It's like, all right, can you grab those keys and let's out of here?
Okay, you can perceive. Looking a little closer, it's like as if all tension that was holding together their skin just left. And without that, it's imagine a bag of skin. That is basically what is there. It's still garbed in dirty, grimy clothes. Kinda. Plus a, skin bag. Yeah.
That
Basically.
would have been a different movie. Everyone's skin was just left behind. That actually sounds realistic. I'm sorry, I want to see that meat cannon video now. Where his skin is on his cloak, the cloak disappears. This is fucking skin that falls down. He's still sentient.
God.
Vader just hangs him up in his closet.
Basically. Kajat.
Yes.
What do you do?
So the first thing I do is I look through these bars because this is the first time I've been able to see through this cell. Do these two look like they're familiar at all? Do they look dangerous? Do I have any feelings towards them?
They look familiar. You can't. All you know is you saw them in a nightmare. And you knew that they weren't hostile towards you. At least then.
Okay. Well.
As you're looking at these two, you hear a door creak behind you. And if you look around,
yes,
you will see Rio there. His cell door now open. Rio,
okay.
Do you want to do anything?
I guess I'll walk out of the cell.
Okay. Your work all done. You. Don't worry. Don't worry too much about that.
Okay. But I'll put it there for now.
Okay. Okay. We'll actually go ahead and take these off for now. You guys know where you are.
No,
'Cause
I like the
now-
visual.
Okay. We'll bring them back.
Cringe.
All right. I'm not cringe. You're cringe.
DM yells at players. New animated video.
Now. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, you look at that hunk.
They'll try to keep us alive, you fool.
Okay.
They weren't true if it hurts your tiny little heart.
Alright, so I'm gonna interject here. While those two have a level's full, I'm gonna attempt to pick their lock again.
Their lock?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look at Rio and
you
it's
go
like
over to
point
their
down
lock
at the keys
start
on the
picking it.
floor.
Yeah,
No.
I was gonna grab the keys off the floor.
Nope, do it the hard way. Go
Okay, go ahead, Rio. Go ahead and roll.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. No.
No,
Thieves
it's-
tool. Thieves tool. Thieves tool
Uh.
proficiency, which is your dex plus your proficiency with these tools. Yeah. For this.
That was actually his Rio. That was.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that would be.
It's the same roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, you're able to get this open. It's just gonna take a little while as you feel around. You're reacquiring your instincts for
Whoa.
such a task. Now,
Well, he.
as
well, he-
you're doing this, Gajan, you see that the man on the table, his head rolls over to you. His dirty blonde long hair just smeared across his face and his breath panting a little bit as he goes,
Thank you.
Put him out of his misery.
Be happy, friend. He used all of his spells on you.
I feel better. But,
I'm gonna try these
Quick.
keys on the door handles holding him down.
Yes, the guy we have no idea why he's there. We're gonna unlock.
He was getting tortured by our enemy.
Oh, we already burned all our spell slots on them. Might as well make them useful.
as you look for locks on this, you don't find any. You only find screws.
I'm gonna go grab the Swiss Army knife then.
Okay. As you go grab that to start unscrewing them out, Rio, the door finally clicks. And the nun and the Warforged are free. Okay.
I walk out with
understandable.
a second thought, and taking a look around at the area.
Okay. As you no. Okay. As you guys are milling about out here, a little bit more in the open, you're able to see a little bit more of what's going on. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you
You
cast
go
that
ahead and
on?
do so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, and the man on the table. All right, you
It's a
do
cantrip?
so
It's kinda cool.
as yeah, it's a handy little cantrip. You do this as Gajat. You unscrew him, and as each door handle is loosened, he kind of brings his arm up or his leg, and he stretches it a little bit, kind of feeling it out. It looks like he's been on that table for a good while.
I really should thank you. I do not know the depths of the depravity she would have done to me.
And now you lost your life.
You're a better person than I.
You better not run off on us.
I won't. I won't. But
No. Sorry.
Who are you for? You. So you.
Unfortunately, I was going to ask you that question.
He readjusts himself. He kind of sits on the table, kind of reminiscent of, how one would sit if they're like waiting for the doctor to show up. And he says,
My name is Daniel. I'm an orderly here. Or was.
What there? Sorry?
Orderly.
Oh.
I take care of the patients. But I don't believe that is necessary anymore. What do you mean? You don't know where you are?
None of us do.
You see he looks a bit hesitant now, seeing this kind of response from all of you. But eventually he goes,
You... How do I put this? You are in Briarstone Asylum. I don't recognize any of you. I don't suppose...
He kind of tries to think back, trying to piece together the events that had unfolded. And eventually he goes,
No. You all were here before I was. You were asleep. I've never seen people sleep for so many days. It's hard to say. I assume it's been days. I can only trust that thing's word. And
Considering you worked here, that means you know your way around, I assume.
I did. It's very different now, though. That. I don't know precisely what that is, but
He's
it
not
is
human.
not. It is.
Doesn't look human.
It isn't who it claims to be. I know of no such doctor of her name. Only salvation of the creature like that deserves is a hell of its own. Now, we should... Cut that out. What do you think you're doing?
Ignore.
he gives you this weary look, and he just replies,
I'd love to see you carry that same ideal after going through what I've been. But go ahead. Do your moral high ground. You. Let me think. We.
Okay. What do the rest of you do?
I'm gonna we'll walk over here and check out this corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna reply to the man. It's like, it's not the moral high ground. It's not morality. It's stupidity. Don't question it. It just kind of waves off what the nun said. I'm kind of whispering it to him.
You're focused on, your attention is averted elsewhere at this point. Rio, what do you do?
That's a good question.
What? Yeah.
Honestly, I just want to ponder what the fuck these guys are doing.
Okay.
Especially the boy nun over there.
Understandable. Well, we'll start with Harkonnen. Harkonnen, you find a chest. It's not locked. It's actually slightly ajar. You open it and you find inside a collection of a bunch of items. There's all kinds of things in here. You like see there's like knives. There's like the head of a halberd. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's a lot of that stuff doesn't interest you though. But you feel this pull. Yeah, that there is something that's calling to you. There's a necklace, as well as. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is. It is, in fact. Okay.
Alex has turned and the first thing says, "My shit," and starts jogging over.
Good job. Before you turn, while the nun was opening the chest, roll me a perception check. As in this corner, over here, you find. Let me go ahead and reveal this to you. Okay. What you do see is a cold iron furnace. It hunkers in the corner of the basement. Its 4-foot square door gaping half open. Nearby, sprawled, are heaps of gory clothes and other dubiously flammable trash. Beyond that, though, you don't really see anything amongst all the rubbish.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go look at what's in this chest.
Okay. All right.
You're small.
No.
He's like 5'11".
Okay.
Considering it made out of metal, yes.
Understandable. Adez, you're the first one to find. You're there first. You find all kind of reagents, all kinds of like these labeled bottles with chemicals and such, and as well as all kinds of tools and doodads, all kinds of various things, and It all looks very complex. However, to you, I mean, they're all like little pieces. Pieces of a puzzle. Oh, so familiar. Like a jigsaw puzzle that you've done before. It's just in pieces now.
My hands just go in and start pulling them out, swinging them up, and instinctively he just puts his starts putting some of the things like in his chest, and it kind of clicks in his head. Like he realizes he had it for a reason. That when he put that bottle in his chest, like instinctively and hooked on something, he knew that was his. He wanted it. It's mine now. He didn't care. He just kind of loads the thing and he grabs his he sees his staff. He grabs his quarter staff with a big smile on his face.
That's right.
And
That's
just
right.
holds it at his side. And then the book. And most importantly, I start dusting off little strange, little slightly musty.
Okay.
I start dusting off a little musty notebook. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
We'll touch up on you in just a second, Ardwin. Rio, you go to the chest, correct?
Yeah.
Inside, you find certain items of your own that seem familiar. The same goes for Gajat, as you find the head of the halberd, and over in the corner you find the pole for it, as well as some armor and other things that seem familiar to you. They call out to you. As they're arming up, Argwin, you close your eyes, you pray. And what are you praying for? Okay. You pray for guidance, and as you do, you feel a warmth. A soft warmth. You hear no voice. You receive no teachings, but you feel like there's someone watching over you. And you can take heart in that. On the table, Daniel hops off, swaying a little as he does, from how just beaten up this man has been through everything that, yeah. Okay. You assist him a little bit, and he says,
We should leave now. There'll be more. They like to come here. It's not just her. Please, we must go.
He points over towards this door, the door that she came from, and says,
That way. That has to be the way out.
We don't talk about it.
Which way? Do you mind marking it on the map for me real quick?
It's a crumbled wall.
Yeah, that's just...
The asylum has seen better days. The whole place is crumbling apart.
DM for question. Can I see that stuff down the bottom screen? I can see that too, right? The giant fire area.
You can see the furnace, yes.
All right. I would like to quickly just kind of walk on over here. I'd like to just grab the skin bag, leftover body of the creature, and I'm just gonna walk all the way over here. I'm gonna chuck it in the fire.
And how's that athletic roll gonna roll for you?
Is that? But it's a bag of skin.
It
I
is. It
I
still has a
allow this.
weight.
No
It
check.
still
no
has
check.
a weight. No, it has a weight. He has to check.
No.
Nope.
No, if it's light enough, as
God has spoken.
long as no one is actively trying to stop him,
My
it's fine.
my
He's
buttery
got
fingers
this.
didn't slip grabbing a bag of skin.
Nah, that was a fluke. Fluke.
It was a dream. It doesn't count. Yeah, no, I just toss in there. I look back and like, this is her salvation. And he shuts the door, and you can kind of hear the fire roars. For some reason, he kind of understands the machinery at work here.
So I have a question for everybody.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you like to see something cool?
That's
Like
never...
No, this is out of D&D Will Fest.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Well, let's try to keep it focused.
Okay.
At least for now.
Did I get anything out of this chest?
Oh, I talked to you about that. Your
Oh, I
halberd
did?
and your armor. Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Most. Yes, most.
What am I missing then?
What would you be missing?
Yeah.
What notably you all would be missing is anything that marks you. Any form of ID, any form of badge, any you feel like you're still missing something. Yes, Argwin?
I don't think I had anything that identifies me. I don't think I have an ID. I have my driver's license with me.
Basically, yes.
So wait.
For once, I agree with the short one. Let us be on our way promptly.
I think it was Daniel.
Correct, Daniel.
Yeah. Bach comes over to just assist.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Yep, that's correct.
Would you like me to take your place, Argwin? Helping Daniel. Stand aside. And I'll take Argwin's place.
As Argwin, are you taking the lead? Okay. As you open the door, you find right in front of you, that a broad chute extends diagonally through one of the cellar's half-crumbled stone walls. Beneath it lies heaped more than a dozen mutilated humanoid bodies. Nearby, a flight of rickety wooden steps climbs towards the high ceiling. An escape. Just immediately breaking down into tears. All right.
I'm gonna do the only logical thing and slap the crying boy upside the head.
I go slap Rio upside the head.
What the hell's with you guys?
Bogger slaps Rio.
No, we're not rolling damage. Come on now.
No, hold on. We all know it has to go first. Does it hit?
He breaks his jaw.
Yeah, you slap him upside the head. True. As you do this, do you say anything to the boy as you do this?
I tell him to stop being such a baby about things. People die. It's just a part of life.
Hey.
Whoa. And now go ahead. Next chain of events. Go ahead, Bog.
So you want me to do strength as well?
Right. Roll an attack roll.
Oh, okay, shit.
Well, it's a nat 20. It doesn't matter. You slap him upside the head.
I slap him.
Yeah, that's right. Bog, what do you say?
Alright, someone slap the Warforge.
Just as fucking hard with my meaty metal hand. I'm like, silence. He kind of brings over the cloak and wipes off, like, Arguin's face. Like, just shush. Cry silently, please. That's all he says.
Just as this commotion starts, there's a sound just to the left of the doorway. There's a rustling of chains and this kind of scratching sound.
I'm gonna pull my halberd out.
Okay.
Prepare for combat.
Do you take the lead?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I take a step out.
Gajat, you find that there is 2 chains over here by the wall. One has the skeletal remains of some form of quadruped. You're not entirely certain, unless you want to roll a check for it, it's fine. But the other one has a living creature. It's a small Weasley thing. You could even say an otter. It's collared to the chain, and it sees you, and it's wary.
I'm gonna call out, is anyone missing a weasel?
It's it was making scratching sounds to try to escape, but now seeing this fearsome looking dragonborn, it kind of huddles back into the corner a bit. Kind of quiet, trying to stay away, weary of this unfamiliar person. Okay.
I shall follow.
As you lead Daniel into the room, and eventually this otter notices you, it gets excited. It pulls at its chain and it tries to get to you in particular, Arguin. At first there's confusion, but as you stare, you remember a name, and you remember a friend, a dear friend, a very, very close friend for many years now. The otter. God. He does.
Sorry. I had to. I said Churchill.
Oh.
He just nods and holds over Daniel. It's like,
yeah. The otter instinctively he comes up to you, and well, it's not even instinctive. It's they know you just as much as, if not more, than you know them.
Is there like a lock on this collar, or?
There is in fact a lock.
I want to try the keys.
Okay. You pull out the keys and you try each key one at a time, and eventually one goes in and it goes clicks.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
quietly or loudly?
It matters. Alright, slap him.
No. I immediately look at Rio.
Stands there, hands shaking violently.
I'm just gonna sort of like apprehensively like rub the back. It's like a calming rub, just like a there, it'll be all right.
all I'm saying is we wasted 2 nat 20 rolls on slapping people upside the head.
You sure did.
Yeah. Hey, those are BD slap. I was thinking some God slap style shit. You slapped his face, I just beamed you.
I slapped him upside the head.
Yeah.
With this reunion over, Daniel, he looks over towards here, towards this pathway, and he goes,
Oh, that's not good. That was the only way out. But I think we might be stuck down here.
Bog chuckles. Bog looks at Daniel. It's like, I'm assuming the stairs lead to somewhere we do not want to be.
if you are referring to this right here?
No, I'm talking about the stairs.
Oh.
I'm assuming the stairs are somewhere we don't want to be.
He turns around and he notices the stairs and there's a pause, and then he goes,
Oh, right, that's where the stairs are, yes.
Bog looks at him like apprehensively for a minute. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to be our guide, aren't you?
I am. And, well, admittedly, I've never really been on this side of the asylum all that much. We should keep going, please.
Bog kind of looks at like the little trash dropper pit. I don't remember what they're called. For a moment, it's like, yeah, the chute. There, he kind of looks at it and thinks about it for a moment, and just looks back at the stairs. It's like, let's just take a look before we make any hasty judgments.
okay.
Oh,
you
well,
walk up those
Bog
stairs.
just says, "Oh my god."
Hold on. Before he can get up the steps, I want to grab him. I want to grab the back of his clothes.
Roll me a strength save.
Waiting for
Opposed strength saves. Just to see. Unless, Arguin, would you actually resist this?
Arguin's, wow, the twink.
Okay, basically, Rio, you grab a hold of the nun's clothes, but then I was gonna say that you just keep walking like nothing ever happened and it slips out.
Doing that, I'm attempting to steal his wallet.
Okay, come now. Come on.
My wallet. It's my wallet now.
Oh gosh. Okay, you judo flip Rio onto the ground and you keep going. You're out of here. And Rio, you're on the ground. You're a little dusty. You're a little winded, but you're okay. You're okay. At least you didn't land on the corpse pile over there.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna pull my halberd out and I'm gonna rush after Arguin.
Okay, you go right after. Rio, Bog, you're still down here?
That's gonna tug Daniel. It's like, fine, move on. The genius is in front of us.
I'm gonna slowly take my time getting up, dusting myself off before actually following them.
Okay. You do exactly that. As we are going to.
Yeah, but you don't got no more
Fair
wallet.
enough.
Well, your wallet is mine.
Did you roll again?
Besides, you didn't even make a roll for that, and I wouldn't allow you to make a roll for that. Come on now.
Come on, let me throw
No.
Let me throw
Come
my
on now.
7+7 dexterity.
Cringe! You're being cringe, Chrono.
And to be fair, it was a nat 20 judo flip. You're not. You ready.
Aren't doing anything.
You ain't doing shit. If you that like nat 20, no reaction. You were just thrown at like the speed of light. It's like I want watch me run to the shoulder back. Watch me do it again.
Jeez.
I have a +2 in medicine because I have a +2 modifier in wisdom.
Luckily, you weren't chugging ibuprofen as you were flipped on your back.
No, I just realized that for some reason because of my wisdom, I have a bonus. See, I have a +4 in investigation and
Imagine.
Oh well.
I have a +4 in intimidation. Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Listen, man, who needs that shit? I'm gonna just. Man, who would have guessed?
Right. I'm just gonna keep you from ever doing anything. I'm just gonna intimidate you.
As
Bully
you
the swink.
Mhm.
Yep.
As you all ascend the stairs, you come to the top level of the cellar, and you find a door in front of you. A wooden door with what once was a paned window that has been smashed out. And from it, you can hear a soft whistling from outside, and you can smell a breeze, a sour breeze.
The first thing I do is I rush up and I instantly, just by instinct and knowledge alone, I just cover Arguin's mouth again. Before he has a chance to even do anything.
Okay, you do that. Arguin,
I
do
kind of
you...
like.
Okay.
I was gonna nod the others for me.
You can't find the map? To be fair, it is a very big map. It might take a little while.
It's black still for me.
Yeah, it's black still.
It's just very small. Trust
I'm
me.
zoomed out to the maximum. Oh wait, what the fuck?
Okay. It's a very big map. Trust me.
Okay.
Where?
You are muzzled like a dog, yes.
You are, in fact. Oh gosh, you guys.
What'd you roll? Jesus fucking Christ. We're gonna roll against each other more than... Do I roll a dex or strength or their dex?
If you're trying to grab a hold, I'll let you do strength if you're wanting to.
Can I do dex instead? Can I do dex? Can I do dex, please?
Yeah.
God.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
well, you can do dex if you want to. That's fine.
There we go. It doesn't matter.
Nah, you don't. You kind of...
Wait, before he says anything, I'm gonna attempt to persuade him not to speak.
Okay, Chrono, we do need to talk about this. Persuasion is for NPCs, not other player characters. That's not how that works. Yeah, just try to talk to them. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to persuade them.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah, just say it. No roll. Don't you dare roll. If you roll, I'm doing something.
Alright, you shouldn't speak.
Okay. You hear...
Bog looks at him, like, look, they're sinners. They're sinners. They're bad people. Just don't let them find us.
No.
You shut up. Okay.
You all most of you listen with bated breath, wondering what kind of thing is gonna run out from the darkness, and you hear nothing. Not a thing. What do you do? You can see... Are you trying to peek out through the window? Of the door? Okay. What you see out there is... You find a courtyard out there. It has trampled flower beds that lie smeared and squashed across this muddy courtyard. On all sides, stark gray walls climb toward a narrow gap of sunless sky. What else do you do?
You don't say.
Yeah.
Can I search around the area to see if there's anything like important?
So I can't find the map.
A little investigation, a little bit, looking around, you know.
That
Okay,
would be
okay.
Do I
Roll
have to
me a
roll?
perception check.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, that worked.
Okay, okay. You notice that beyond that window, there is rain. Soft, very hard to spot rain. Almost just the slightest of a drizzle. But you hear no sound. Not a drop of sound.
Bob looks back at them and says, "Something feels wrong about outside. The world itself feels dead."
This is just a shack, right?
Basically, this is it's a bit like it's an outer room of the asylum. It has gray stone walls. There's mud on the ground, as well as more scarlet streaks now. It's very much like it's like a workhouse, basically.
Okay.
Do you see any way to get back into the asylum to there?
And more important,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
more looking for a way outside of the asylum.
I should show what you guys actually see.
Where this is the workroom, and out there is the western courtyard. There. We go through the courtyard. Yes. There's through the door. There's a door back inside.
Bob
Well, the window is part of the door. It's like one of those windows in a door. There you go.
Bog just sighs, walking forward. Bog sighs, walks over, and just tries to.
Okay, who wants to try opening the door?
Bog goes and opens the door.
You grab a hold of the handle and you go, and you just open the door.
I just walk out.
As you walk out, Bog, you step into the rain and you don't really notice anything particularly unusual, but the others, as you step out and you feel the sprinkling on you notice it feels unusually warm. It's not like normal rain. It's a little too hot. It reminds you of something, but doesn't. It's hard to quite place at the moment. And then you see it. There's a flash across the sky. The courtyard is suddenly illuminated for a little bit before once again becoming dim. You can. For those of you with dark vision, you're able to see quite clearly that this is a courtyard with muddy patches and trees that are starting to look a little sickly.
As is most of this place. It seems like you won't like much of my journey.
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a door.
Danielle, where does this door lead?
that door right there. That leads into the southwest hall. Yes. Yes.
There.
We are, yes. That's the southwest hall. We're in the western courtyard. West to west.
But the door is the door right now is northwest of them.
Okay, first off, okay, I'm not gonna argue about this. I'm not gonna argue.
It's the west to southwest isn't that bad. Just the map isn't necessarily north. Sounds. I'm gonna tease you.
Silly goobers. Gosh.
Sorry.
Pulls out
Yeah.
a random
Yeah, I just
Pulls
pull
out a
out a
random
shotgun
compass.
too. Let's continue.
pulls out like one of those star readers, a compass, and starts stating directions.
It's like my celestial god says otherwise. I mean, some funny shit. You gotta, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so what do you all do?
I tried the door.
So, yeah,
Go ahead and open the door?
Yep.
Got it. You open the door, and you find a hall of broken lanterns and several battered doors. Doors. They line the cold, rubble-strewn hall. As you step in, you find to the south is a pair of double doors, lied shattered upon the ground in a 4-foot heap of wrecked furniture, clogging the hall. You say hello? There's a moment of silence before eventually there are a set of 2 footsteps that you hear. And they come from around the corner over here in quite the hurry. It's a bit of a rush until eventually 2 men show up in armor, in cloth gambeson. They have pointed helmets on, and they have crossbows, both of them. And they are immediately trained on you.
I'm gonna step in front of our Goen.
I run up.
Silence! Silence! I will hear none of what you have to say. Stay back. You. Yes. You also need a bolt through the head.
Can I roll for initiative?
Are you sure?
Do you really want him to die? Do we roll?
No, hold on.
No. Okay. I'm terrified.
Give me a moment.
Having to check Winston's health real quick.
I don't suppose you have Winston's AC. If not, I'll go ahead and use an actual Otter's AC. Okay.
What is
One
AC of an otter?
of the soldiers fires, and the bolt lands straight through Winston's back leg, halting him in progress. And he barks back.
I'll kill every last damn one of you! Don't move!
I'm gonna put my
The
hands
other
up.
soldier also keeps his crossbow trained as the first now reloads.
No. Go back. And Rot. You aren't taking anyone else.
They are about 5 feet back from the barricade. Technically, yes, but there is a barricade in front of you, a 4-foot barricade. They let you. Mm-mm. They do, however, watch you approach the creature, and they let you. Their crossbows trained on you, however. And as there's a standoff, you hear perception. Actually, perception.
Who?
Everyone?
Anyone who's interested. Maybe not Argawin, since you're... Okay. It's fine. Currently everyone... Yeah, all of you hear this. As you hear one soldier whisper to the other, I knew they were foul, but to guise themselves in dragon skin, that's disturbing. Yes, and that other one, it's like it's metal. How bizarre. They sweep the their crossbows over all of you, and they bark.
Well, you and your friends can go away from us. Go have fun with your... We should be asking you that. Foul monsters!
Bog just looks at them and just says in very calm tones, like, we do not know where we are. You mean no harm, though you crossbows are threatening. Please pay no mind to the fool.
No, we will not listen to your trickery. We shan't trust a creature that morphs as you do. Go.
I killed the skin bag myself. He knocks on his head to make the clinging sound of metal. It's like,
Okay. All right.
Bog looks down like a little fucking annoyed. Like you hear like a grinding of metal, like audible. Like he's a little annoyed, but you know what? He doesn't even say anything once he sees what the cloth is being used for. He just grumbles. Looks back at the two soldiers, like, "Look, I killed the skin bag. You can hear me." Like he just dings on his hands are up, but like he dings one of them to his head, so like it's ringing, it's audible through the room.
They kind of peek over at each other, and one goes to the other.
Can they actually become metal? I'm not actually sure.
All I know is I threw that garbage in the furnace.
We can't accept your word. However, go.
At least give us guidance.
Yes, well, I know of them. I don't know them personally. I don't blame them for being so skeptical.
Do you have anything
Daniel-
on you?
Daniel
tell
steps
them?
up
Mhm.
and he says,
I know you can't trust me, but I'm Daniel. I'm one of the orderlies.
and he's cut off as one of the guards, they say,
Silence. You know just as well as I do. I can't trust that.
Alex is
Stay put. Don't move. You're wanting to talk, aren't you?
Yes, unfortunately he is. And I'll ask the real question: what can we do to gain your trust? Because
If you
just as
want-
much as it seems you do not want to be here, nor do I.
If you want to talk, then stay. Don't move.
I will do just that.
Go. Go get Winter.
and the other soldier goes back down the hall, and he's gone for about 2 minutes. Where during this time there's this tension, this stressed air, as this lone guard just sweeps his crossbow over all of you, truly fearful of the group of you. Eventually, the footsteps of... As you try to talk to him, he just keeps his lips shut, unwilling to give an answer to that. He stays silent as eventually 2 footsteps approach. One, the armored
Technically,
sabatons
what do
of
you-
one of the guards, but the other being the heels. And eventually, you see a woman approaching. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 moment.
I thought women were extinct. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Up for a new specimen.
What a rare creature.
So, wait, do we know our names?
No.
Okay.
You know enough, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I needed information. Ah! Where? No. Yeah. Go ahead.
What's happening? I'm sorry.
Kugel is using the laboratory.
And what about this woman that approached us?
The rare specimen, I'm unsure.
Please stop.
Sorry. I got a YouTube video stuck in my mind. The new Russian Badger video is premium, dude. I'm in love with it. I'm gonna piss you. I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah.
So are we just waiting for Google to get back?
We'll wait for them to get back. Everyone take a little bit of a break.
Okay.
We're waiting on Ada's at the moment now.
I'm gonna finish chugging this Corona.
Okay. Ah, I'm glad you are. It's been quite nice. Don't worry, it's fine.
Look,
Don't worry. The next time we get into combat, you'll learn not to talk like that. No, it's fun. The next time we go into combat and you yell out hello and I let you die, you'll learn.
has thought about stabbing him in the back multiple times already.
Oof. Eventually,
One of these times.
a woman. The guard returns with a woman with raven hair and a flowing dark gown. She looks over all of you and says, "I don't recognize you folk."
Okay. Hold on.
Turned.
I have to ask what she looks like because of a certain flaw that I have.
Oh my god.
If you're asking if she's drop dead gorgeous, yes, she is.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck, guys?
Now, she says, "I don't know who you all are. However, you are aware of the situation as much as I am, and you know we cannot allow you in. I'm sorry."
We were aware of literally nothing. I killed the skin bag, we left the room, and here we are.
Skinbag.
Who are you people?
You
the
mean
weird, formy lady thing. It's
You mean the
dead and
changeling?
burning in the furnace.
Yes?
The what?
Changeling. The creatures roaming these halls. And
All I know is it's dead.
she shoots you a very uncomfortable look from you saying that.
Ignore the fool.
I don't want to waste too much breath with all of you. Just know that we cannot trust you. And we ask
How
that
can
you
we
find
gain
salvation somewhere else. We have to take care of the people we do have, who we know are safe. There is no guarantee of who you are.
So you don't recognize any of us.
I do not know.
Ask her about the hamster.
She looks over and shakes her head, simply stating, "I'm afraid not. I myself have not been here for too terribly long."
I'm gonna chime in and say where is here exactly? I'm gonna try and ask.
Briarstone Asylum. Are you patients?
We have no idea.
We all are in the same scenario, except Daniel here, apparently.
I see.
If we cannot enter or join you, what could we do to gain said trust? Well,
Said
true.
trust. Well, I welcome you to attempt to leave if you wish. I don't expect you'll find much luck in that, however. But if it's about earning my trust, perhaps there is a price that could be paid for that.
Food, supplies, corpses of the changelings.
Orphans.
What the fuck?
She has a bit of a smirk after one of those statements. You're on to something. That horde wouldn't give up one of their own, let alone two. Yes. Give us
Body?
2 bodies of changelings.
I'll
If you
try and
do
get you
so-
more. Shut it. I didn't want it coming back.
Could have just asked if it would come back.
If you're able
What?
to bring back 2, that must at least prove that you're not one of them. I doubt they'd go after their own. They don't seem to want to.
Luck is in our favor. Luckily, I don't.
If our business is settled, then you go do that.
We'll be on our way. I'll bring you back 2 fresh as can be corpses. Those withering skin. Ugh.
And where would we happen to
Changelings.
find these changelings?
They scurry around the halls all the time, trying to get in here. They'll try. And you'll try if you're one of them. And in case you are, I want you to know you're not getting in.
Important question. Can they become metal?
She thinks on it and eventually states, no.
He gives her a little smirk, knocks on his head a little ringing, and says, I'll bring you back 2 corpses.
She seems to be very piqued by this, very invested. Very well then. Do as you shall, and return what you will. Perhaps you will earn our trust of the rest of them. Perhaps.
We shall see you soon.
With that, the rest of you turn, your goal in mind, to slay 2 changelings and bring them, to prove that you are not one of the shapeless horde. With that, we will go ahead and close stream for
There we
now.
go.
Yeah. I think that is a pretty solid session 1. Yeah.
Is bring me 2 bodies. Yes, ma'am.
Well, the first one wasn't too hard to kill. So this other
Well,
two
to be
checked
fair, I wouldn't have told her no. I can't physically tell. I can literally not tell her no.
Yeah. I almost said the forbidden word.
I'm glad to see that chat also really enjoyed. I'm very happy about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Bog doesn't tell if he wants to protect you or fucking kill you yet. I knew this is exactly what you were gonna do.
I
by the
knew
way.
this was gonna happen from the
Like
start.
when you said you're only taking healing and they're not gonna hit you because you're not gonna do any damage. It's like, no, he's just gonna heal the enemy. Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
So I want to
real
double
quick,
check.
I'm gonna
Well,
go
no,
ahead and
actually, I'll
shout
say
out
later.
everyone one more time. First off, Google,
Ooh.
then Ada's, and then lastly Chrono.
Do you guys want to macerate someone?
Yeah, we should definitely mass raid someone.
I would, but all of my people left, so we can find you to raid.
Found you.
Alright, well that was fun. I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Have
Adios,
a good
good
night,
friend.
Artorias.
See you later.
ya.
Oh wait, that is the wrong Ada's.
Wait, there's another one.
Apparently so.
What is that name?
It's just
Oh, wait, never mind.
Ada's.
Not that. I feel robbed. Who's robbing me?
There we go. And then shout out.
Oh,
Chrono this.
we could. If you guys don't
There
have
we
someone,
go.
I have someone. Unless you have someone.
I had someone in mind. I was gonna do Ayane since they've been like streaming for like a week straight. They're Ayane. They are a VTuber from the Tori Nexus who has been streaming a lot. They're trying to reach a pretty big milestone to help themselves out. Okay.
You guys will do that. I have no one here to raid with, so.
Personally, I think I should go with Ayane, honestly. But before I do the raid, I want to thank everyone so much for coming. It means the world to me that everyone got together for this game, both to play and also just to enjoy. And I'd like to go ahead and drop my YouTube as well as my Discord. The YouTube will have all of the backlogs of all the previous stuff that I've done. This will be going on to there. I will have the entire collection of this as we go along on YouTube.
Yeah, I have a suggestion for when you're done.
Okay.
Before the raid, specifically.
Okay. Before the raid.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the Discord, which is a good way to, stay in contact with me if you ever want to, just whatever. And I'd like to drop the Patreon.
Oh my god, that's such an old clip.
Yeah, that was.
That was like high school.
Go ahead.
Wait. Oh, okay.
All right.
I had an idea.
Have a wonderful night.
Yeah. I have an idea for after this then.
What
if we rolled to raid? After
raid.
every DnD session, if we rolled to raid.
Okay. Yeah.
What if we all basically put a person in a hat and they were all assigned a general thing they could something between certain numbers on the die, Just roll.
What if we
if we got 6, we roll a D6.
What if we just roll a D, whatever it is?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I was speaking bad.
I want to give a big thank you to my one patron, Rafignon. Thank you so much. As well as I'll give a honorary Keter tier thank you to Chrono for all the support that you've done. Thank you, Chrono. Okay. Bye-bye, Google.
See you, babe.